Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing something very exciting, to me at least. I'm going to be setting up my 2019-20 teacher planner, and this is the Erin Condren teacher lesson planner. I do have a review on that. I will link that down in the description. I'm not going to do any of the in-depth review type things in this particular video. All I'm going to be doing is setting this up for the first part of the year. Let's just walk through it. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm going to just leave all of these pages. I don't really use these. I might even tape them together. And this one too, I'm going to leave it, but I just don't really use it. This I'm going to set up. I have some stickers from Virgo on paper. They're larger, and I'm going to white this out and put in the dates or the months that I want them to be labeled as. And then graph, I'm going to leave this for now. I think I'm going to do seating charts here. I'm going to set up my monthlies. I have my stickers that came with the planner, so I'm going to put in the holidays that I want to put in. And then I'm also going to use, you can't really see it, here it is, my school calendar. I'm going to be putting in all of those dates so that I know when everything is. And then on the weeklies, so July is pretty weird because these are just work days for me. So today that I'm filming, it is the 17th. So I'm going to be going back this week. So I do want to go ahead and I'm not really sure what I want to do for my work days. I might just leave it. But I also kind of want to practice setting up my weeks, and I do have some stickers for that. So once we get into August, I have these. I ordered these from Erin Condren. This was like a special order. I don't know what to call it, but I personalized these, and I have them, the labels that I want in rainbow order, and these aren't the colors that I would necessarily... like when you look at the screen and you're like, yes, 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 but then you get them and it's not quite like what you expected. It's totally fine, but I do have these and I want to test that out on the week before school starts and the week that school does start. So I will be kind of playing around with that, which it's this week here when our school starts. I do have, let me show you some of the supplies I'm working with. So I've got this sticker pad from Erin Condren, which I forgot to haul this, but I did get this when I was in DC. I went to the Erin Condren store in Virginia. So I've got these stickers. I've got this one from Happy Planner. I did haul this one, so if you want to go watch that, I think it was my May haul that I got this. And then I have a couple of other things from Erin Condren. I'm really just sticking to EC products just because I want a cohesive look this year for some reason. I don't know. I have these sticky notes. I have these sticky notes. And then I have these. I got these also at the Virginia store. And I just thought they were really cute. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I might just kind of leave them for now. But I love them so much. They're so cute. I have 3 of these and then I have 1 of each of those. I also have the Cool for School sticker book. So this is in my EC haul. No, my teacher haul. And I've already used some of the stickers, but I love this one so much. And then I just have this one lying around that I've never used. So I'm going to throw this in here too. I probably won't use it today, but I'm just going to take this to school because I think I'll get more use out of it there. And then washi-wise, I told you I was going to stay a little uniform. So I've got some paper tapes and washi from Erin Condren. Paper tape is not my favorite, but this is what I'm working with. This one is actual washi. This is a new one. I do have the colored one. It came in a set, but it was cut wrong, and they gave me a credit, and I just bought these 2 instead because I kind of like them more. I also have these 2. This is an old one from the dollar spot. I just think it's cute, and it screams back to school to me. And then this is one that my sister bought me. I don't know where she got it, but it's really cute. It's got stationery on it. I think she got it at a Japanese or Korean stationery store. It's really cute. So I might use that. I'm really just going to play it by ear and just kind of stick to my kind of rainbow color everywhere theme that I'm going with this year. I'm not going to be color blocking. I just want kind of a uniform look up there with my labels. Once we get back here, I am going to be setting up my checklist. I'm just going to be kind of fixing this section. I'm just going to use 2 of them. And then back here, I have 3 of the sleeves, and I'm going to put my school calendar in there. But it has like our logo and name and stuff, so I'm just going to leave that till, you know, after. But that is what we're doing. So I will kind of like do some stuff and pause and speed up, and otherwise this will be forever long. But let's just go back to the beginning, and I'm going to fill this out first, and then I'm going to go straight into the setting up this page. So let's get started. So what I just did there was I whited out the name of the month and the first line, and I'm going to use these clear stickers from Virgo and Paper to rename them what I want them to be named, because this is the order that my school year is like it goes in, and I prefer that over like the calendar year. There we go. Okay, I'm going to use my tweezers for this just so I don't ruin the stickers. So I'm just going to put this, let's see, there we go. Just put this right in the middle, like that. So I'm just going to continue that until I get all of the months finished. Okay, so I think this looks really, really cute. I'm excited about this. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm going to use this as like a curriculum plan, like which units I'm going to be doing, which months, and when we're testing and stuff like that. Just like overview of the year, nothing fancy, but that is the plan for this because I didn't even use this last year. And by the way, if you want to see my last year's planner like in full, I have that video up as well, and I will leave that down in the description linked too. Okay, let's move on to the monthlies. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is put down the holidays, and then I'm going to go in and take my school calendar and map everything out, like the first day of the 6 weeks, last day of the 6 weeks, all that stuff. And then I'm going to come back to August because I have a loose, how do I even say this? A like pre-plan of what my principal wants to do for our in-service days. We have a lot. We have like 2.5 weeks. Plus I have a lot of work days in there. So I didn't mention this, but I have an extra position as an instructional technology coach. So I do some instructional coaching and technology. And I visit different campuses, and it's a lot. Plus I teach classes, 2 different preps. So I need to keep organized in here. So I want to go ahead and put in our work days, but I'm just going to use some Post-its for now because I know that my principal is going to change his mind and he's going to move stuff around. But it was super helpful last year to have everything like every month to have all of our meetings and trainings and stuff mapped out, because at the end of the year it was super easy for me and another of the instructional coaches to tally up all of our hours and like double check each other. So she's like the spreadsheet queen and I'm like the paper princess. I don't know. We're going to go with that. And it was super helpful. So I'm going to do that again this year. So I'm going to go back to July And I'm going to start with this, and then I will move to my school calendar, and then I will come back and put in our August trainings and meetings and stuff. Alright, so we've got all of the holidays in. I didn't use all of them. I just used the ones that either like fit my community or like were specific to school, and that's it. I didn't put in a lot of the religious holidays because they just don't apply to my particular community where I work, and I just didn't think they were super relevant to this specific planner. I do put those in my everyday planner, but I didn't put them in here. Okay, next up is I'm going to take my school calendar and I'm going to go ahead and start putting in dates and all of that situation into here so that I have it and it's on every month. So now let's do that. Okay, so I have my months done now. I'm going to go back to August and I'm going to put in my post-its for like our workday activities. Okay, so this is super messy, but this is perfect as it is because I know things will change and this will work, and then as the days go, I'll just fill these in with like what we actually did. Okay, next up, I'm going to go to this week here, and I'm going to set this week up, and I'm going to go ahead and put the labels on the first week of school, and I'm just going to kind of see how I like it and just kind of like feel it out. So I'm just going to walk you through how I'm going to set up this week. So I decided to do like a rainbow across the top with my tabs, and I ordered these from Erin Condren. So each one has a label, which is like designating what the column is for. So pink is for my classroom reminders and to-dos. So this side of my planner is specifically for my own classes. So I teach 2 different preps. I teach 3 classes, and one of them is an honors class, honors world history, and then I have my quote-unquote regular world history. So I have only one section of the honors. I teach in a very small school. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's probably not. And then I have my world history classes. And I will put my lesson plans in these 2 columns. So I have a template that I used, and this is the same like dimensions and stuff as last year's planner. So I'm just going to use the template that I have. And basically it just has like the columns, and it's 4 columns, and so I use 2 for world history and 2 for honors world history, and it works out really well, and I just kind of simplify them. I only use 1 column of each. Let me grab my like last year's planner and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's like a typical week in my planner from last year, and I did have these 2 classes over on this side, but I'm going to ship them over this year because I want this column over here so I don't have to write against the coil. And basically on the template, I said there's 4 columns. So these are like 2 of those, obviously. The other columns, I just keep a list of materials that I need and questions to ask. Very simple lesson plans. It works for me. I've been teaching the same classes for quite a while now. So, you know, you do what works for you. We turn our lesson plans in on a Google Drive, so that works out perfectly. I just print out that page and glue them in. Okay, so back to this little setup. Green is for like tech to-dos. So I help teachers with different technology, finding it, buying it, whatever the case may be, doing trainings, stuff like that. Okay, this column is going to be for reminders of things to do either for or at the middle school and elementary school. So I'm not on those campuses all the time. I just do things for them like from time to time. So that's, ooh, I have a little ink smear on there. I think I'll be okay though. And then this one is going to be my high school reminder. So this is for like events going on at the high school, sporting events, just whatever is happening, really. And then I have a couple of options here. I have this week, I'm going to use this purple for to-dos. So I have to-do list. I also have, just whenever I need it, a gray this week. Really, I just had enough of the purples, so I just thought I'd mix it up with this. This can be helpful, like this week, if we happen to have like a weird schedule that week or something like that. So that is the plan. Okay, so this is the week before school starts. I don't want to put in any specific meetings because I already mentioned before, things shift around. So let's go to the first week of school over here, and I'm just going to put these in again. I don't think that this will get tedious because really I can do it pretty quickly, and I know the order now that I've done it once, and it's in rainbow order, so if I ever forget, there we go. I'm not going to be color blocking my columns. I think that would be way too hard and like unnecessary, I think. So I'm just going to mix just rainbow colors. I just want this planner to be very colorful and fun. Last year I kind of tried to do a theme every week, and that was just kind of annoying because half the time I didn't like the theme or I just got tired of it. And this I think will be easier and a little bit more fun. Like if I wanted to color block, I probably could, but it is not necessary. Okay, and then I'm going to do to-do list. So this is just my running to-do list for the week. I love how that looks. So cute. So cute. All right, so what I want to do for the first week, because it's the first week, you know, you got to do something a little special. I have this happy planner book, and I've got a couple of really, really cute things that I want to use. So in my planner last year, and I really liked this, I want to continue doing it, I put a quote or something over here in the corner, and I thought that that just looks really, really cute. I don't know what I want to do with this. I think I'll put it over here in the corner. And then there's some deco that matches this that I thought would be kind of cute for the first week. I will not go all out with the deco all the time, but this is kind of like a, you know, creative outlet, a little bit of a, like an anxiety reliever at times, you know? So I'm just going to add a little bit of deco to this page just for fun. I know I'm not going to have anything at the middle school on the first day, so I'm just going to fill that in. Actually, this column is probably going to be empty quite often. And then maybe some glasses would be cute for the first day. Here we go. Let's use this. Okay, I'm gonna put these back. Okay. Is there anything else I need to do or put on here? These are cute. I'm definitely going to use those. I think we're good. We don't have anything going on this week. So, well, we do have, I think I'll go ahead and mark that. We do have our annual rodeo. I do live in Texas. We do have a town rodeo. It's always on Labor Day weekend every single year, and It's actually in my teacher contract to work the rodeo. So I know that's super weird, but it is actually pretty fun. It's a lot of hard work. I usually work at the chuck wagon, at least the past couple years. So I'm going to put this down here. Just a little note that we have a rodeo this weekend. So it is one of our contract days. We have to work it, or we have to work a different rodeo that comes in the spring for the high school kids. So anyway, I think that is everything. Oh, I forgot my checklist back here. Okay, so what I'm going to do with these real quick, this is nothing fancy. I'm just going to change this. I'm going to white out student. And I'm going to change it to goal meeting checklist. So one of the things I work with the teachers on is goal setting, and we meet each 6 weeks to like discuss the progress of their goals. So I'm just gonna write this in, nothing fancy. And then over here, I just want to make sure that I have a couple of things ready for each meeting. So definitely a sign-in sheet. An agenda. Materials. Some kind of presentation. Calendar invites. Calendar reminders. I can't really think of anything else right now, but I will add to that if I need to. And then this other checklist that I want to do, I think I'll actually skip a page. So this year I'm going to be doing walkthroughs for the teachers, and I'm going to be looking for something specific. My principal just told me about this, and it doesn't really count for anything. So like, it's not like I don't evaluate them. Thank God, because I do not want to do that. Okay, but I do have to do like little walkthroughs and give them feedback on questioning techniques and stuff. I forgot about that little thing. This was for my doctor's appointment. I need to mark that. Okay, so this is for, I'm just going to do walkthrough checklist. Walkthroughs checklist. So I'll put the name of the teachers and then like the week of. So this is week of 8/26. So this I'll just check off. I think that this page will be enough, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I wonder how many columns that is. I don't feel like counting right now. Okay, I'm going to go back to my August monthly because I just found this, and I do want to mark that on the 12th I have a doctor's appointment, so I'm going to be leaving early. I'm just going to put this right here, and hopefully I get the all clear to get this off. I didn't really address it at the beginning of the video, but I broke my wrist back in June when I was on vacation, and I had surgery when I got back from my vacation. What time is it? Oh, it's at 1:30. And it's been recovery time ever since. I'm kind of glad that it happened during the, I mean, if it had to happen, I'm glad that it happened during the summertime because so many appointments and like time to recoup. I don't know how I would have done that with school. Okay, so let's go through it real quickly and I'll show you what I did today. It's a lot. This is a long video. Okay, So I am going to tape these together. I'm going to leave this because I don't know what I want to do with it just yet. I got my little curriculum plan all set up. And then I'm going to do seating charts here. There's enough pages. I have 3 classes, so there's enough pages for me to do that. And I actually use these Post-its right here, these little page flags, but I cut off like this so it's smaller, and then I can move them around wherever I want to during the school year. So, because we do a lot of like different activities, so that will be helpful. I like this in here though, that's cool. And then we got our monthlies set up, and then all of my workday info, and then we got this week set up and the first week set up. That looks so cute. I'm so excited. We got all the months set up. We got our checklist set up, which you could totally use as a grade book. You could use this for anything with kids, but I do all that online and I don't really need to do it on paper. So this is going to be super helpful for me. We've got my stickers, which I will be using this year, and my little pocket back here. And right after I'm done filming, I'm going to put my district calendar in here. So that is what we have so far. I will definitely be doing update videos. Last year I did a mid-year and end of school year. I'm going to do both of those for sure this year. But if you have ideas or you have requests for other things you want to see in here, let me know, because I just don't know what you guys want to see. So let me know down below. And if you have any questions, leave those down there as well. And I've got those videos linked in the description. And I hope you enjoyed and have a great, great school year. Hope you enjoy your planner if you have one, whatever planner you have. And I'll see you next time. Bye.